George, did you call? George, are you all right?
Yes, Ellen.
Do you need anything?
No, I'm fine.
Well, call me, dear, if you need me.
Okay.
Dear sir, my wife and close friend, who is also my physician, are planning to kill me. He was in love with her before I met her.
George, I'm coming in to get your medicine. Do you need anything else?
No.
Okay.
Ah. Ah.
What is it? What's wrong?
Call a doctor. Call a doctor. I'm not a doctor, not Graham.
But I have to, dear. He's your doctor.
Don't argue with me. Don't call Graham, just get a doctor.
Okay, okay. I'm so glad you're here.
Still ticking?
Sounds pretty good. You're evidently feeling better than what Ellen called.
What time is it?
9:05.
Took a long time getting here, Ronnie.
I know it seems that way, but he came as soon as I called.
How long did it take?
About 20 minutes.
20 minutes? I started feeling this chest pain 45 minutes ago. Why did you delay?
Well, I lost a little time looking for a new doctor, but you needed a doctor so badly that I...
You're right, and you always know best. You always know the best, don't you?
It's not that, I knew he would come sooner than anyone else. He's our friend, George.
You're looking much better already.
Let's stop kidding ourselves, Doc. You and I both know the medication is a band-aid, and one day it'll stop working.
You and I went through a lot together in Afghanistan, but we got through it. And we'll get through this too. Try to relax. Let us help you get well. Isn't that right, Ellen?
Yeah, that's what I keep telling him.
You're a lucky man in many ways, George. You have a wonderful wife, and you make a good nurse too.
Working with you, I suppose.
George, that's nonsense. You better cut out this way of thinking.
Yeah, I know.
Would you mind, Ellen? I'd like to talk to George alone.
Sure, yeah, I don't mind at all. Go right ahead. I'll be across the hall if you need anything.
Those were pretty morbid things you were saying in front of Ellen.
Has she complained?
Certainly not. But you've got to think of her, too. She takes care of you day and night, and she's looking a little worn out. So when you get these crazy ideas in your head, remember how much she must love you.
Next thing you'll say is that I ought to see a psychiatrist.
That might be a good idea.
You doctors are all the same. The moment you can't save your patient, you say it's all in their mind.
I'm trying to help you, George. You know that. I'll drop in again this afternoon. Maybe we can talk this thing out.
Yeah, maybe we can.
Ellen, did anything particular happen to upset George this morning?
No, I don't think so. Why? Does he look worse?
Frankly, I don't like his mental state.
I'm thinking it might be the heat. Hot weather really depresses him.
He's been a very active man. It's natural for him to be depressed, but when a man's hit rock bottom both mentally and physically, he's prone to all sorts of imaginary fears.
I know.
I'd feel better if he were in the hospital for a while.
No, I don't think so.
You want what's best for George, don't you?
Well, of course I do. Let's just say it. I feel like seeing a psychiatrist will really disturb him. It just seems nowadays he doesn't even want to see anyone except for me. He barely wanted me to call you this morning. Nothing personal, of course. I mean, you and George have been friends for years. George and I wouldn't even be married if it wasn't you that introduced us. Seems the more ill he gets, the more he dislikes everyone.
Look, Ellen, like you just said, you and George just aren't patient. You're friends. George is in there all by himself, obviously having some very dark thoughts, and I don't like it. It could develop into something serious. If you won't send him to the hospital, I want to have someone here to help you.
I'm sure you know what's best, Ronnie. But honestly, I don't know how he's gonna take it. I mean, he barely wants to see his Aunt Clara anymore.
Ellen, I don't think it's wise for you to try to handle this alone any longer. You're stressed to the breaking point already. I'll take it out with George this afternoon.
I better go see if he needs anything.
No, Ellen, let him relax for a while. Give the medicine a chance to work.
Yeah, okay.
Remember now, you can call me whenever you need me, even if you just think you need me.
Thank you. I don't know what we'd do without your help.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Ron.
What took you so long?
What, dear?
What took you so long?
Oh, I was only gone a few minutes. I'm sorry.
What were you talking to Ronnie about? That's the part I'm interested in.
We were talking about you, dear. He says you worry far too much about yourself.
If I didn't, I don't know who would. Did you call a drugstore about my heart medication?
I did. They said it's going to be delivered sometime today. But we have plenty if you need.
Did you tell him I spilled it?
No.
You look tired, Ellen.
I'm not. It's just, it's so hot today. Our plan now, say you get well. And then afterwards...
You must think I'm so stupid.
Stupid?
You didn't think that I would figure it out? You're in love with him.
In love with whom?
You didn't make me say his name?
Ronnie? That is the silliest thing I've ever heard. I married you, not him.
You're not as smart as you think you are. It's very, very obvious. At first, I thought it was a harmless infatuation, but now I know it's something much more serious. My life's in much more danger of your heart than from mine.
George, what are you talking
I
about?
almost feel sorry for you. He overrated you just like he underestimated me. You have neither the courage nor the intelligence he thinks you have.
Please don't talk like that. George,
I know what can happen when you constantly upset me.
It's not that, it's... Please don't upset yourself anymore.
What he told you to do, isn't it?
No.
Did he also tell you to delay getting help to me, like he did this morning? How could you do that, Ellen? Pursue a man of second-rate intelligence like that?
I'll do whatever you say. I'll get another doctor.
You didn't know what you were getting into, did you?
Please don't talk like that anymore. Rest. Darling, surely you don't believe those things you were saying about Ronnie?
I don't even want to hear his name.
An hour ago they tried again. When I refused the medicine, she forced me. I asked her to get the doctor, she delayed. I told her not to get Dr. Graham, but she did. They had a long talk alone. I am sure he told her what to do to bring on a heart attack.
How are you feeling? You look better.
I feel better. Has the mailman come by yet?
Mailman? No. He's probably running a little late. It's hot today.
Right. Well, when he passes by, can you hand him this?
A letter? Why don't you just write an email?
Well, a few papers needed my signatures. Besides, my laptop stopped working. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
It's ridiculous. Also, you're supposed to be resting, not working. That's why Ronnie took your phone away.
Right. Well, I've never been fired from a job in my life, so I'm not going to start now.
All right, I will hand it to him personally. How's that? All right. There you go.
It looks good.
It is.
Ellen, the letter.
Oh, sorry. Oh, and if you finish before I get back, try not to put the tray on the floor. Remember what happened last time?
Okay.
You really wrote quite the long letter, huh? Good morning, Mr. Carson.
Good morning, Mrs. Jones.
Would you take this letter for me, please?
Yeah, I swear, I put more mail in this bag than I take out.
I'm sorry, I would walk it to the mailbox myself, but I'm afraid to leave my husband for too long.
Yeah.
Is that mail for me?
Huh?
The mail in your hand, is it for me?
Oh, yes. Excuse me.
Thank you so much. Finished?
Yes, very nice, thank you. I was really glad you got the letter off. Why don't you come here and sit down?
Would you like your Aunt Clara to come visit today for a little bit?
She doesn't like to go out in the hot weather.
Well, I know it'd make her really happy if I told you want to see her. You've always been very special to her.
Yeah, I always was. You know, my Aunt Clara, she bought me this toy when I was a kid. A toy I was crazy about. My mother always said that she gave me too much, but I can still remember that toy. It was a bottle, a glass bottle with an absolutely perfect sailing ship built inside. I was so crazy about that toy, I didn't let anyone touch it. Not even my mother.
Really?
One day, a neighbor boy came over, and he wanted to play with it, and my mother told me to give it to him. I knew I had no choice. I saw him there with his hand outstretched, and I handed him the ship. But just before he could take it, I dropped it on the floor, and I stomped it. Do you know that a little boy reminds me of? He reminds me very much of Ronnie. Ronnie will find himself in the exact same position as that little boy. But we are never going to have him in this house again.
It doesn't change the fact that you're wrong about him. He's always been loyal to you. So thoughtful. And he's bought you a lot of time, a lot of free time, I might add.
It's because he's a bachelor. No home life.
Well, he's always been a good friend to us.
You don't have much time. So let me be very, very clear. Ronnie might have you now, but he will be disappointed with what he gets.
George, please. I can't let you talk like that anymore. I'll fill this up. I'll be in the kitchen if you need me.
You better wait, Ellen. You know that letter that I had you send out? I've been writing to the district attorney. We've been working together, and he knows to begin a full investigation if anything happens to me. I had to call them, but Ronnie took my phone.
I took your phone away to get you to stop working, remember? Why do you torture yourself like this? You're making things up that don't exist.
That letter exists. And it proves that you're trying to kill me.
But I'm not. I'm not. If you don't want me to take care of you, we'll find someone else to do it.
I'm not the one that needs help. It's you. Did you give that letter to the mailman like I asked you to?
Yes. Yes, I gave him the letter just like you asked me to.
I knew you wouldn't recognize the district attorney's name on the envelope. Isn't that strange? So many people know his face, yet nobody remembers his name.
We're gonna get someone else to help you. Another doctor, because this is all in your mind.
My mind is fine. To reassure you on this point, let's just say my letter was about insurance. I told the district attorney just how much insurance we had on each other's lives so that if anything were to happen to either one of us, the other would be able to live out his life in perfect comfort. Or her life. Very, very comfortably. I also mentioned to him that you and Ronnie working together aggravated my condition, so as to not make it look like murder.
George.
I even told them you've been gradually giving me overdoses of the heart medication.
That's not true. Anyone would know that's not true.
Why would they? Why is that bottle half empty? We only got it the other day.
You spilled it. You told me that yourself, George. You told me you spilled it.
You didn't tell the druggist that. Mr. Phillips will make an excellent witness against you. And he's only the first if anything happens to me. And believe me, there are others. The letter takes care of everything. The druggist, the medicine, the doctor. Oh yes, you've even implicated your little friend, Ronnie.
Nothing is gonna happen to you. I don't know what put these crazy thoughts into your head, but you're wrong. I love you, George. I gotta get that letter back before anyone reads it.
Ellen, you're not going anywhere. I'm going to kill you. I've already made up my mind.
You can't. You couldn't mean that, George. You couldn't possibly mean that. It wouldn't hurt anyone, let alone you. George, think. I'm your wife. It's me, Ellen.
Please, you wanted to get rid of me for a while. It's on your mind. It's why you're so guilty, isn't it?
No, that's not true.
The letter will take care of Ronnie. But I'm gonna take care of you. I'll make it look like self-defense.
No, please. Please don't, please.
There are just too many things against you, Ellen. Besides, Weren't you the one that said you were lonesome until you met me?
George, you love me.
No, Ellen.
I love you, George.
When I started being sick, when that man started coming to our house, you hated the sight of me.
No, that's not true.
No?
No!
Hello? Hello? Anybody there? Mrs. Jones?
Yes, who is it?
Bill Phillips, down at the drugstore.
Yes, what is it you want, Mr. Phillips?
It's about the heart medicine you want refilled.
Yeah, just...
I can't refill it without another prescription.
Well, let's let it go.
Let it go?
That is until I talk to Dr. Graham.
Oh, by the way, according to my records, we already filled your prescription a couple days ago.
Yeah, my husband spilled them on the tray and we need a new one, yeah.
Oh, well, you didn't tell me that when you called before.
Well, that's what happened. I promise you that's what happened, Mr. Phillips.
All right. All right, Mrs. Jones, you don't have to promise anything. Accidents happen all the time.
Well, I didn't tell you because I didn't think it was necessary.
It's not like spilling a cup of coffee, you know. To get a refill, I will need a new prescription.
I'll make sure you get that new prescription.
Yes, you just get in touch with Dr. Graham.
I will. I gotta get that letter back. Mr. Carson, hello.
Well, Mrs. Jones, what brings you out this way?
Do you remember that letter I gave you this morning?
Yes, I suppose so. I pick up plenty of letters. Why, what about it?
This might sound silly, but I actually mailed it by accident. You see, it was unfinished, so...
What'd you do that for?
I don't know, I guess I was...
Finish it up and mail the rest tomorrow, and I'll get it into installments.
May I have the letter, please?
So let me get this straight. I pick up your letter, I carry it around for miles, and now you want it back?
Well, I'm sorry, but you must understand why I want this letter back. I mean, it'll look pretty silly to send out a half-finished letter.
Yeah, I guess so, but all these delays count, and I'm on a strict deadline.
Well, just give me the letter and I'll promise not to bother you anymore.
Here it is.
Thank you.
Now look, you really shouldn't have given me this letter in the first place.
Why?
Because giving me this letter is just like putting it in a mailbox. You wouldn't expect to get this back from the mailbox now, would you?
No, but surely you can make an exception. After all, I didn't mean to send it.
Say, isn't this guy the district attorney?
Yes? Yes, my husband read something in the newspaper and wanted to tell his friend, the district attorney, about it.
Oh, your husband wrote the letter.
Yeah.
I thought you said you wrote it.
What's the difference? He is my husband.
Makes all the difference in the world, Mrs. Jones.
But why?
It's one of our strictest rules. We can't return a letter to anyone except the person who wrote it.
Mr. Carson, my husband is sick, you know that. And he sent me to get this letter back.
Yes, I know that.
Don't be so somber, you know it's all right. He's sick. Give it to me.
Stubborn. Now, how do you like that? After standing here patiently in all this heat, trying to reason with you, you're the one being stubborn and don't realize it's against the rules.
What do you care about the rule?
I have to care, but you don't. You're not the one who'd get fired.
This is just between you and me. No one has to know, all right? Look, my husband is very anxious to get that letter back. It's my fault it was even out. I mean, I sent it without him knowing. And he's very, very upset with me. Won't you help me, Mr. Carson? May I please, please have that letter back?
Well, I'll tell you what I'll do.
Yes?
I'm almost through with my route until this afternoon's delivery. Since it's so important, like you say,
Oh, it is.
I'll go to your house with you right now and give the letter to Mr. Jones. Personally.
No, you can't.
Mrs. Jones, this way I'll be sticking to the rules and your husband gets his letter back.
But he didn't sleep last night, and he actually just got to bed before I left. I wouldn't want to wake him.
I'm trying to do the right thing by everyone concerned, but it seems you cannot cooperate. I'm not risking losing my job for anybody. Now, try to understand, please, I have to stay on schedule. Do you want me to take the letter to your husband personally, or don't you?
No.
All right, then. I'll take it to the post office like I'm supposed to, and you can go down there and get it from the postmaster.
The postmaster?
Yeah, he has more authority than I have. Maybe he'll give it to you.
I see.
Once I bring the mail in, they sort it immediately. Out it goes to its final destination. Understand, once it leaves the building, nobody can stop it.
The post office downtown?
That's right. I'll be there between 3 and 3:15.
Thank you, Mr. Carson.
We caught it just in time, Mrs. Jones. It was brought in just a little while ago and wasn't even processed.
It's amazing. So, can I have it back now?
Yes.
Great. Thank heaven.
I'm glad we caught it in time for you.
My husband will be very pleased to have it back.
I'll give you one of our regular forms.
A form?
Yes, one of these.
So you mean I can't just walk away with the letter now?
Just take the form to your husband and ask him to fill it out, and when you bring it back, I'll give it to you.
Well, why is that necessary?
Just regulations. And it also gives me a chance to compare Mr. Jones's handwriting with the writing on this letter.
I can assure you it's my husband's handwriting.
I'm sure it is,
Yes?
but I must have one of those forms for my records.
Look, my husband is very ill. And everything seems to bother him. If I come home this evening without that letter, he's going to be awfully upset with me.
Why would he be upset?
Well, you see, I'm afraid he wrote some very strong things in that letter, and he might regret them now.
Well, you can tell him that the letter will not be delivered. It will be here until the form comes back.
But it's so hard to argue with someone who is ill. You understand that? They aggravate the importance of everything. And he has a heart condition. I don't want to take any chances. Look, I need that letter when I come home this evening.
Mrs. Jones, I think I can take a chance. I can let you fill out the form for him.
So nice, thank you.
On one condition, though. I must certify the contents of the letter.
What do you mean?
It's strictly confidential. The letter must be opened and read.
Open the letter?
Yes, to make sure that it is a letter to the district attorney, as you say.
No, you can't. I will not have you prying through my husband's mail.
Prying.
I want that letter back. Do you understand me? Unopened.
Mrs. Jones, I was about to tell you, if you would let me finish, that I would call your husband, explain the issue, and ask his permission to let you open the letter, not me.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean all those things I said, but you don't seem to understand.
No, Mrs. Jones, I do not understand. I have no other alternative but to send the letter on to the distributing room today.
Ellen, it's Aunt Clara. Ellen, is that you?
Aunt Clara,
Oh, where on earth have you been?
have you been into George's room?
No, I was just going in. Why are you so out of breath?
I've been running errands, running around all over. Do you mind if we sit down? I gotta sit down.
Running in all this heat. Oh, you should have more sense. I was worried to death. I thought something had happened. I have never known you to be out like this. I knocked, nobody answered. I used the key under the mat. How's George doing?
All right.
Did he take a sedative?
Yeah.
Ellen, I've never seen you look so tired and worn out. Did you ask that doctor to give you something?
No, I'm all right.
Oh, Dr. Graham looks too young for me to think he's any good, but after all, if you and George like him a lot, then that confidence is half the battle. You are frail. You're not letting yourself go, are you?
No. I know, I look terrible. Look, when George fell asleep, I went out to go do some errands and I thought I wouldn't bother anyone. He was okay, you know?
Why don't you try this pudding? At least it was pudding when I left home. I mean, taste it. It's very tasty and it's full of vitamins.
Yeah, we'll have some later. It was George's favorite.
I think I'm just gonna pop in on George. If he is asleep, you can tell him later that I peeked in.
Aunt Clara,
Yes, dear.
there's something I have to tell you.
What is it, dear? You having troubles?
Yes.
Oh.
I wasn't gonna tell you, but now I feel that I must.
Oh, no, don't. No, don't take my advice. Don't. You'll only feel bad about it later. I thought it was funny you being out like that, and you didn't see George when you came back in.
No, you don't understand.
Oh, yes, I do understand. I'm just going to say goodbye to him then.
No, please, don't. I have to tell you.
What is it? What's the matter, dear?
Well, I wasn't gonna tell you this, but George said the last time you came back, you upset him terribly. And he told me to tell you that if you came by today, he absolutely could not see you.
Upset him?
You must remember he is ill.
Upset him? I've got a good mind to tell him
No,
something.
please. Please.
Oh, I wouldn't think of humiliating myself. Well, he knew I was here the whole time. Well, he was rude and selfish before he was sick, and he's rude and selfish since he's been sick.
I'm sorry I had to tell you this.
I thought when I first met you that you could do something, change him somehow. But I must say, he hasn't changed at all. In fact, he's even worse. And Ellen, you can tell George for me that a man wrapped up in himself makes a very small package. Very small. Goodbye, darling.
Yes?
Hi, good afternoon. I'm Tom Russell.
Yes?
I'm here to see Mr. Jones. He's expecting me.
Expecting you?
Yes, he called me the other day.
No. No, there must be a misunderstanding. My husband's not well. He can't even get out of bed.
He told me he was ill, but he did ask me to be here this afternoon.
Well, regardless, he's not well enough to see anyone right now.
It's a business matter, Miss Jones. I'm sorry.
The doctor said he couldn't see anyone today.
He warned me that you give me some resistance.
He did?
Yeah, he told me that you're overly protective about his health, but that I wasn't to take you too seriously.
Oh.
He only wants me to authenticate some legal papers for him. I'm a notary. It'll just take but a few minutes.
Well, I'm sorry, but you can't. My husband is sick. And he's had a relapse, and the doctor said he could not see anyone for the rest of the day. Not anyone.
Oh, I see. Well, in that case, ma'am, I'm terribly sorry for bothering you. If you could just give him my business card and have him call me when he feels better, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll call you.
Thank you. Have a good afternoon.
Dr. Graham's office.
Hi, this is Ellen Jones. I'm wondering if Dr. Graham is there?
No, he isn't here right now, Mrs. Jones. As a matter of fact, he's on his way to your house right now. Did you have an emergency?
No, I was actually wondering if you could tell him to not come today.
Oh, I can give him a call if you like.
Oh, that would be great, yes. Oh, actually, never mind. I think he's here. Thanks anyway. Ron, I called your office and told your nurse you don't need
What happened?
Well, George wanted to consult a new doctor, and so did I. He actually just left, and yeah, I think it's a better idea if you don't see George again today.
What doctor did you call?
Oh, I'm sorry, I must have forgotten his name. You see, I asked the neighbor for her doctor, and she gave me his phone number, and George liked him very much.
He did?
Yeah.
Is he a heart specialist?
Yeah. At least I think he is.
What was his diagnosis?
I don't know, but George is feeling much better, really, so I will call you tomorrow.
Now, wait a minute. What's really happening?
Well, after you left, he wasn't feeling good. No, please don't go in there, please. It'll be better for everyone if you didn't.
Is he dead?
Yes. Yes, he had a gun. And he was gonna kill me. But then he had a heart attack.
Take it easy.
I took the gun out of his hand, and then I put it in the drawer. I had to. It looked as though he had died protecting himself from me.
All right, Ellen, but why didn't you want me here to help you?
I didn't know what to tell you. George wrote in that letter that we planned his death together. That you told me to aggravate his condition, to overdose him on heart medication. If the cops come here and see you here, they're gonna think everything he said was real.
Ellen, his mind was going. I tried to tell you this morning. He wasn't responsible.
They're not gonna believe me. How could they? did everything wrong. Everything, just like he said I would. The druggist, the mailman, the postmaster. Oh, I even lied to his Aunt Clara. They're all gonna think I'm guilty, all of them.
But you're not guilty, Ellen. Remember that.
Look, the police is gonna be here soon and I think you should go. I think you should go right now.
Ellen, where are you going?
I don't know.
There's no reason to run away. Go to the door. Ellen, go to the door.
Hello, Mrs. Jones. I've got a letter for you this afternoon. I didn't put it in your mailbox because, well, here's the letter you gave me this morning.
But the postmaster said I could.
I don't know how I missed it. Thick letter like that and only one stamp. Those public officials like the district attorney, they won't accept postage due mail, you know.
Insufficient postage?
Yeah, the other end just won't pay the postage in these cases, and we have to return them to the center.
This is wonderful. You don't know how much this means to us.
That's quite all right. I'm glad it all worked out for you.
Thank you. Thank you again.
You're welcome.
It's a miracle.
It'll do you good.
I just tried so hard to get it back.
All right, Ellen, you have it now. Give me the letter.
What are you going to do with it?
We're going to get your life back. We're going to burn it. Nobody will ever read it. As George's doctor, my official report will say that he simply died of a heart attack. Nothing more. Only you and I will ever know the rest of it.